What is poppin', squad? It's your boy Jesimein, and today we are looking at my assault build. For the people who don't know what assault is like your typical run and gun default soldier class. What's really good about it in this game is it has a lot of utilities, one being the concussion blast, two being the heal, and three being the crazy sprint ability that makes you basically ultra instinct, run around, dodge everything. So how do I use this class? I kind of cheese the fact that you have a stun, and I utilize that with the fact that I have a really good shotgun, and that's how I would run it. Like I said, always run the highest damage abilities and highest damage things in this game, especially because if you're playing a role that is anything other than combat medic, you want to be able to do damage, and this build is really good with doing damage because you hold things in place. So you can see that guy's running it too. The first ability we're talking about is sprint, and sprint is basically a 75% movement increase that is used to basically either get away or get around enemies. I use it mostly to be aggressive. If you find yourself getting wrecked, actually let me check my inventory. If you find yourself getting wrecked a lot, use sprint to get away. It has a 20-second cooldown, 10-second duration. With this build, because you have ego refresh every kill, you basically have your sprint up most of your fight. I would use it to be aggressive, get you a rocket launcher or get you a shotgun, and you'll be able to do a lot of work with this build, especially using the fact that sprint's so crazy. Right here I'll show you some gameplay of how the build flows together. Concussion is so crazy. You can see it literally stands them in place. If you have a one-shot shotgun, boom, pop it. You can see my concussion blast is literally back in one kill because of the cooldown. Look at, I'll pop it again just to prove it. Boom. So you can kind of like stun lock enemies if you time that 5 seconds. That's basically based off of you understanding like what situation you're in. Obviously you don't want to be in a situation where you're getting wrecked. You can see even these rushing NPCs that are on Adreno can't even get you. I'm almost one shot. I wanted to pop it before to get an idea. Hopefully I can hurt myself so you guys can see how much the heal does. Let me hurt myself right here. Hold up. Come on, somebody shoot me. Okay, so you see he's beaming me, right? I'm gonna stun him after so he doesn't kill me this time. Okay, don't kill me. Okay, so I'm literally one shot. Okay, so I'm almost one shot. My healing stem back to full health, and obviously if you fuse that with getting a kill, my healing stem is already back at 50%. So what's really cool about this build is it rewards players who are hyper aggressive by giving them quick cooldowns. My heal is already back. I'll pop it to prove it. I wouldn't run this at long range. You definitely can. You can spec into an assault rifle ability that gives you extra accuracy. So if you want to sit back and beam, I wouldn't recommend this. This is not a sniper build. Don't use snipers with it. Primarily, I would use a shotgun and a rocket launcher, but you can easily switch out that rocket launcher for like an AR. So just in case you do get rushed by like shotgunners or something like this, you can get these quick one pump boom. You know what I'm saying? Quick reload, one pump, boom, and then you're back at it. Look at my concussion blast already back, and all my cooldowns are back. So let me get into the build before I don't want to upset these players because this is a live mission. Going into the build real quick, I am running a sawed-off shotgun. Run any form of sawed-off. I forgot the other name for the one, but my favorite is the shockwave selector. You can get this at any rarity. I spec recoil, crit multiplier, reload, fall off distance, and armor damage into mine. The reason I put fall off distance is because you obviously want more range. You don't want it to be like literally 3 feet in front of them. You want to be at a decent range and get that one shot off. And critical multiplier, obviously if you hit a headshot with it, it just quadruples the damage. So that's kind of how you want to run it. And your rolls, always make sure you have at least 2 reloads because the reload on this is really long. And look, this is technically long for me right now, and this is pretty fast, so compared to what it actually is, because what it starts off as is literally, dude, like it'll take you like 20 years to reload. So if you want to run the shotgun route, make sure you have some form of reload. Don't sleep on that reload time. I know you want damage, but don't sleep on it, because if you do, you will find yourself frustrated, man, in mid gunfight, especially when these NPCs are like beaming you. So as you can see, I'm just literally running and gunning. That's kind of how you want to run it. So going into the build, how you spec it, I have 3 into sprint, obviously because that's like your main skill. Am I getting beamed by something? Yeah, there is. Let me gun real quick. I didn't even see that. These two right here, look at. Oh no, those are my teammates. That's comedy. Anyways, going to the build, I have 3 sprint, which gives me a 10-second duration. You want to spec into recharge. This is the best ability in the game. kill and you get your skills back, especially if you time it with sprint and with healing stem with your concussion. Do not choose super melee, it's garbage. Choose healing stem, get your full health in any situation. It's quick pop too, so if you tap it once, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to hold nothing. It's not a overtime thing, it's instant full health. Assault dampen, I would choose shotgun focus if you really want to just main the shotgun, because it obviously gives you more range with it. But I have assault dampen because whenever I switch my AR, I want to be able to beam people without rolling accuracy on it. So this does give you 45% more accuracy for the people who want to stay mid-range and, you know, kind of like support with constant damage over time. Or if you like explosives, you can do grenade accelerate, but I really wouldn't do that. I have dodge spec on mine, 5 levels, which gives me 9% dodge. It's really good against snipers because those snipers are annoying, especially the dark matter ones. For the people who play the game, you know how frustrating they are. You can do rolling reload if you find yourself not having enough reload. I wouldn't do it. Just spec into reload so you don't have to worry about this. And scavenge if you find yourself coming out of no ammo. You can easily do this. Kind of mix them up with probably 2 here and probably 2 on reload and probably 1 on rolling reload, just so you can have at least some of your clip. But I wouldn't do it. I would spec on to dodge. I honestly don't even spec in a rolling reload, it's garbage. But and then you have 2 choices based off your playstyle. If you want to do crazy amounts of damage, you can put on close combat instead of concussion blast. But I think DPS wise, concussion blast beats it because you stand them still and you get to shoot in their face with a shotgun without having to run around. So close combat is if you want to do quick bursts of damage. This is like a lot of damage over time. So I just got knocked into I think I just got kicked from the gate for trying to show you guys the build, but I don't really care. I just wanted to tell you guys, if you want to run assault, this is the way I would run it. A lot of people may say that close combat is better because it's just raw damage, but utility wise, I think concussion blast is way more OP because you get it back so fast. And the fact of the matter is that your whole team gets to well on something that's standing still for 6 seconds. And I'm not sure how it works in PvP as far as the slow. Obviously it slows by 50%, but I'm not sure. I haven't really tried it. But as far as the abilities go, I think the 3 best abilities on assault are easily recharge, healing stem, and concussion blast, honestly, in the whole entire game, because these abilities are amazing overall with any team. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy, man. If you want to run the run and gun assault class, this is the way I run it. And I'm actually at a pretty good point in the game, so a lot of end game content really works with this build. It's super selfish, other than the fact that concussion blast, I think that's the only real support build, since healing stem only applies to you and sprint only applies to you. It is a very selfish build, but you can see the cooldowns are crazy. And this is without me shooting anything. So if I were to shoot something, that's 18% on top of that every 5 seconds. So make sure that you guys spec into that if you want to run it my way, and go out there and run a gun, man. Hope you guys enjoy, man. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos. This man rolling past me, look at him looking crazy. But if you guys like these kind of build videos and you want to see different ones, I have a lot of builds, setups that I have all of them maxed. So let me know which one you guys want to see next, and I'll drop it for you guys. For the people who play Defiance, thank you guys so much for watching. Your boy is out.